Hi, this is Goddess Runic Seer, and I'm going to do a room reading, but I first wanted to share my thoughts. I peep things and I see things on YouTube. I may be a pagan druid, I may cast runes. I was raised in the Baptist church. I've never lost my love for Jesus. Never. But I knew there was more to it than in God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And then people that they talk about in the Bible, there's more to it. So it's like, people want to say, the thing about it is, if people say you believe in this or you believe in that, that you ain't from God. I'm a prime example of getting out of a death spell. How vast the world is really. I didn't just call on Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and divine source. I had to call on my ancestors to help me out of this death spell. So there's more to it. I just had to say that. Because the thing about it is the Bible is very, very subjective. Very subjective. That's why you can pull things out of the Bible, but there's not certain things in the Bible that you shouldn't use because it's very subjective. These men would have to be in the spiritual realm pretty much 24 hours, 24/7 in order to get that much knowledge that you have as thick as the Bible. That's why it was written by different men, because not one man gets all the downloads. That's why there's so many of us out there, because not everybody's going to get a download. A lot of these stories were secondary sources, which secondary sources are not primary sources. I heard from this person, from this person, from this person. That's what a secondary source is. I bet you a lot of what's in the Bible they got from oracles. Let me just tell you that. So, I bet you they went to oracles. Oh, what do you see in the future? Boom, boom, boom. That's revelation right there. You go to an oracle, they're going to tell you. I bet you they went to an oracle. I mean, think about the time frame that they did the Bible. God's presence comes in the Ark of the Covenant. The only place the Ark of the Covenant was in the tabernacle. That is where, if you think about how they built the tabernacle, our church is built like that. Catholic churches kind of, but our church is built like that. No. You have a place to wash your hands and wash your feet. Then you have a place, I have to look up more about it. Shoot, let's get this room reading done. But I'm having downloads, and I'm just, the whole rumor about me being fake or me not really following Jesus. I follow Jesus because the thing is, Jesus is the key. He is the key. But if you don't really know who he is, then, and the Bible is not just who he is. I mean, Matthew comes very, very close. Matthew comes very close, but not really that close. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I don't know, because it's just, I feel like people are calling me fake still, you know what I'm saying? And it's bothering me. I'm the closest thing to Jesus, to be honest with you. 555. I just saw 555. I'm the closest thing to Jesus. Okay. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, let me stop. Okay, we're going to do the room reading. God is next here. Here to tell you the truth. Oh, there we go. Yeah. God is next here. Here to tell you the truth. Let's go. Let's go. Ancestors, what do you have to say? What's going on in the collective, ancestors? Archangel Michael asks that you protect me as I channel the messages. I bet you all the people that wrote the Bible traveled around collecting information from these room readers, these witches, these oracles. I bet you they did. Okay. So we have Fehu. We have Fehu, which is the rune of prosperity and new beginnings. Not new beginnings, but beginnings. Now, Thieves, which is the rune of necessity. And Dagas again, which is the rune of light. This is a good reading. Something is coming to light about it's coming to light how restricted somebody was in their wealth or their abundance. Clarify, say here. Ooh, Wunyo. We have Wunyo, which is the fate, the rune of happy endings. We have Ingwith, the rune of potential. So somebody's potential has been restricted. Ooh. Okay, and then we have Rido, the rune of time. So quite some time, somebody has been restricted in their finances. Yeah, prosperity. So in a family, because with Wunyo right here, it says it develops fraternity and kindness between relatives, a promise of happiness, pleasure, hope, and fulfillment. If you guys can read that. So between relatives, somebody has restricted somebody's potential in gaining some type of prosperity, some type of wealth for some quiet time. So, so inquest would be in the reverse. Yep, because right here it says it is a reserve of energy waiting to be developed and needed. So it's just sitting there. Somebody's finances. Somebody has restricted somebody's finances. Oh man, I said a lot in the very beginning. I said a lot in the very beginning. Didn't like it. Okay, I love to smell sage. Oh, that is too many. That is too many. Gosh, I can't. There we go. So we have Fehu, clarifying Wunyo. So somebody's abundance. And so with the portable, so Fehu can be prosperity and beginnings, right? But this is portable wealth. So what they restricted somebody from, a family member, because Wunyo is going to be a family member. If somebody's restricted, a family member has restricted some finances for some time. It's coming to light. And but what Fehu again out here is some type of like portable wealth. So it's wealth that moves. Because I'm not getting a car. Portable wealth would be like a car or something that moves, like cattle, a dog, or I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking that there's like finances somewhere else. Like it's an offshore account, or it's overseas, or it's somewhere else. Like there's money in some account somewhere else, or there's money in a land somewhere else. That's what I'm getting with that portable wealth. With Yara, that is the rune of celebration. So again, like I said, for quite some time, somebody has been um, blocking somebody's finances. Um, what I'm getting with this is yearly cycle. Like it's something that's built up over time, some type of wealth that's built up over time, or um, there's certain things that they do around a certain period of time. So like they move money here and they move money there, or they are spending money at certain times, or it's something about the money and it's being moved around on a yearly cycle. So on Zeus Merksaf, this is miscommunication, lies, misunderstanding. So this could be somebody who is spiritual, who is holding this money from somebody through lies. So like what I'm getting is you can't, you're blocking access. So somebody is blocking, a family member is blocking access, somebody getting their money, access to their money, but they're getting it through lies. Like, ooh, this is a big one. Hold on. I didn't realize that I stopped it at 1717. Okay. I'm binding, and it's real. That's why I get uncomfortable. So, with Anzus in reverse, this could be a spiritual leader or a false, not a false healer, but it's some type of spiritual person, somebody who holds spiritual authority. And they are holding this money because they are lying about something. So like somebody's unfit to have the money or the position, and they're trying to prove why somebody's misfit for the position or the role or whatever. And then, and it's further restricting the money. So let's go. Feihu. We have Feihu up here twice. So Feihu, September could be significant. The month of September could be significant. We have the fire element and the earth elements. We have action. Somebody is action, it's movement, and then work. And earth has to deal with somebody's stability. We have Taurus out here. So the role for Taurus is somebody who has been, sees the beauty in the world, and they enjoy the luxuries of the world. This person right here has been traveling a lot. They probably use the money. Who do we say? It develops fraternity and kindness between relatives. So they probably could have been using, for Bunyo, I was reading off Bunyo, they could have been sharing the money with other family members, or sharing the money, or taking the money somewhere else. They travel a lot. They see the beauties of the world. For Aries, the role of the Aries is the protector. So this could be the protector of the family. So the person who is in charge of everything, who has authority. Then we have Venus, love life, relationships, values. Because Venus is ruled by Libra and Taurus. So we could be talking about a Taurus or we could be talking about a Libra. And didn't I say Taurus with Fahu? I did. It's values. Venus is love life. Oh, yeah, love life and relationships. So again, it could be somebody in the family and somebody who holds a lot of values. That's why that they're putting out misinformation, miscommunication. That's why there's miscommunication of lies, because this person may not have the same values as the person that they're restricting the money from. Okay. Now these we have, is that it? Oh, we have the moon. So it's emotions, but it also can be hidden, right? Because the moon is at night. Things could be happening at night. Then we have Wunyo. Wunyo is Leo. Leo is the sun. Is ruled by the sun. That's self. That's qualities. That's ego. Also, the role of Leo is the leader of the pack. So we have both leaders. We have both people of authority here with Nauthiz, or with Wunyo. We have Mars energy. Mars is what? Aries and we have Fahi with Aries, right? Aries is ruled by Mars. So we have Mars out here and we have Aries out here. And Mars is action and assertive, and with Aries, it's the sex drive. So it's sex magic could be involved in this stuff. They could be gaining their power through sex magic. So this is how they could be restricting people's finances through that. Also, too, what did I say? Action and assertion. So again, that's more of authority. It's more like an authority figure. That's what Wunyo. And then we have Saturn, karmic relationship, karmic pattern, responsibility. And Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Capricorn is the, what is Capricorn? I forgot Capricorn. And I just thought about Capricorn too. Okay, where am I at? Capricorn. Yep, it's the father figure. Capricorn is the father figure. So again, we have an authority figure. So we could have an uncle, a father figure who could be, what is it called? Power of attorney or something like that, where somebody's in charge of everybody's, some type of trust or some type of, some type of trust. Where was that? Okay, I think I'm on Nauthiz, right? Oh, yes, Capricorn was the father figure, and Saturn would be the karmic pattern and the karmic responsibilities. So somebody is doing things not right. We already know that this is not right. It's just what they're doing is not right because it's karmic. It's a karmic pattern, so they've been doing this. They probably have done it to multiple people. Now we have Capricorn again and Saturn. You see that with now so what they did was they took money from a father figure. This is a father figure. So like I said, it could be an uncle that took money from a father figure or kept a father figure's children, right? Because this is, he produces children, like reap your harvest. Your harvest is your children. So you restricted money from a father figure's children. And that's fire, that's more action with wands. Anguis, we have Venus and we have Cancer. And Cancer is at the feminine element. You know, the mother figure. So we also could have somebody else too, the mother figure. We could have a mother figure too with Venus too. Venus is what? Love, life, and relationships. Again, values. So again, a mother is a mother figure or an auntie or a grandma, a female figure that feels the same way that this father figure feels like. Because we have two males and we have a female. And then we have the males, whoever, the male that they attacked, we have their children. This is a personal reading. But I'm going to keep it. Okay. Get it together. Because I think I'm uncovering something. We have more fire, more earth, so be more stability and action. Because fire is action and earth is pentacles, material. So we have material wealth and stability. You're messing with people's stability. That's what you're messing with. And then with Yara, we have the sun. Again, that's Leo. That's the ego. That's qualities, This, and again, that's the Leo. The Leo is the leader of the pack. This person is taking the head spot. And that's Mercury with communication. So there's a lot of miscommunications. Oh, but no, there's no communication between the kids. Like the kids probably don't even know that this is going on. And the person that's being restricted could be the mother figure. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because I lost where I was at for a minute. So we're at now these. So the father figure of the person whose money is being restricted comes from the father figure, comes from their father with Capricorn. And with Inguis, it's a female that, it's the female kids in the family. Okay. So we have two males. Wait, what did we do? Wait, what? Yeah, we have two males and a female. So an uncle might have took their brother's money and is hiding it from their kids, from his kids, the brother's kids. And this is coming to light that this is what's going on. And I'm glad I'm the one to say it because I think this is a personal reading. Okay, we got dark eyes with the sun, so we got still more egotistic and qualities and going on with dark eyes. It's coming to light how this person really is. With Rido, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the visionary. So this was some type of like scheme or something. Like, they put it together or something. Man, we're Mercury, communication. Like I said, the visionary done put it together by communicating with different people. So there's more than one person involved in this. But right now, the main people is an uncle who took from a father figure, and then it's withholding that information and withholding that stuff. Come through, Spirit, from the children. Come through, Spirit. Come through. And Spirit's talking about it. He's done this for some time. You know, because, well, righto, yeah. The visionary has thought about this for some time. He's communicated for some time to, because Dagas too, if you read it in reverse, it could be shade. So what's done in the dark is revealed in the light. This has been in the dark, done in the dark for so long that now it's coming to light. And it's time that with Anzus, we have Libra, Venus, and Mercury. Libra is the counselor. So maybe somebody could be a counselor. And then we still have Venus. So we still have the love life and relationships. And see, Mercury is Gemini and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So I mean, we could be talking about a Gemini or a Virgo. What they could be affected by this. What did I say? Oh, God. Libra. Okay, Libra is the counselor. They either went to a counselor or a counselor is involved, or this person is like viewed as a counselor in the family. A lawyer, anything, an attorney, somebody that you would want to go to for some help. This person could be going to somebody for some help, and it's coming into light that you screwed. Yeah, there's communication coming in from a counselor. There's communication coming in from a counselor with Anzus. It's not good news. It's not good news. Because now either God is, God is saying something. God has to say so now. Why am I saying that? Oh, interruption. Well, cause scratch that. Interruption. Because this story right here, she's a healer. And she was healing a man. And she was in her little healing stand, in her little stone, in her zone, channeling, coming through her hands, healing. And somebody interrupted her to where she had lost that focus. She lost that channel. So then she couldn't, 33, she couldn't finish healing him. So this is some type of spiritual miscommunication, a lie that's going on. So this ain't even in the physical realm. This could take in the spiritual realm too. That this could be spiritual court right here, where this could be spiritual court right here. I mean, am I getting it? And it's coming into court that you lied. And you done this for some time. Okay, so we got a lot of red and blue root chakra. It's associated with the earth element, so stability. So somebody could be going when your root chakra is out of whack. You could have anxiety and fear. So whatever spiritual miscommunication that went down, it scared somebody. Somebody could be scared right now. or their root chakra. Yeah, their root chakra is out of whack, and so they scared. And then we have blue with the throat chakra. So again, with the miscommunication, throat chakra is associated with the water element, so emotions. There's a lot of emotions in this. Somebody has put a lot of emotions. Somebody feels some type of way. Yeah, there's communication issues with the throat chakra being out of whack. Of course, the root chakra would be out here because, you know, when you restrict somebody's finances, you know, that's supposed to code to them. When you restrict their finances, they're not, there's no stability. There's no stability. So there's always going to be anxiety and fear. And then we have the solar plexus with yellow. That's fire element, that's action. Somebody, um, you know, solar plexus is associated with your confidence. And what was I about to say? So again, this person is egotistic, it's fire, it's your solar plexus is out of whack where you want to sit there and be in control of everything. You feel like you all that. You feel like you should do this because of this, that, and the third. It's the fire behind the action. We have y'all out here. We have the heart chakra out here with green. And that would be air. What? And air is what? Thinking. Intellect. And that's about love and compassion in relationships. So somebody may be isolated from their family, or a family is involved. It's this person who has emotional distress. They have difficulties in relationships, so they could be. Now I'm talking about multiple people. Multiple people who have difficulties in relationships. When your heart chakra is out of whack, you go through emotional distress and having difficult relationship. So this somebody could be divorced, out of a relationship right now, can't hold down a relationship. Yeah, we have a lot of blue. It's a lot of blue out here, and that would be the throat chakra with the communication and the communication issue and the difficulty expressing oneself. Because if the solar system, if the solar plexus is out of whack, then so is your throat chakra will be out of whack because you can't express yourself. Now this could be multiple, like I said, a father figure. Am I done? I'm pretty much done. We have orange out here with the sacral, and that's emotional. I think that's orange. With Fei hue. And emotions would be water. It would be sacral chakra with emotions, and it would be the water element, which is, again, emotions and creativity, um, sexuality and pleasure, and then it's, emotional instability. So this is somebody that could have the person who took the money, who's holding on to the money or spending the money, has emotional instability, actual dysfunction. They could have problems. So they could have a STD or something, transmitted disease. Okay. Wow. Because they're having too much sex. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. I am Goddess Phoenix Seer. I hope you enjoyed the reading. This really was a good reading. And I hope you come back and subscribe to my channel, Goddess Phoenix Seer, the real one. I'll see you guys later. Peace and love.